Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. I'm going to get you a little bit more information in front of your guys' faces about how this channel is positioned. Obviously, we are heavily invested in natural gas. We've got some oil. We've got some uranium miners. And we've got some physical precious metals. I'm going to talk about oil and nuclear here, which is uranium. Here's an article here. It says oil funds could see record gains in December. I agree, because the charts are they're saying that this thing is coming off a bottom. The battered oil and gas sector ran riot on Monday, with the sector's popular benchmark jumping nearly 15%. The catalyst was news that Pfizer and BioNTech may have hit the jackpot with the COVID-19 vaccine, a development that has injected a heavy dose of optimism into global financial markets. So, the article, to sum it up, says that oil funds could see record gains in December, and they give some ideas on some investments. I'm not a big fan of just going into some mutual funds, so we know our plan. If you want to partake in some of these natural gas and oil picks, you better get on it, because I think it's coming. I think we're going to see some outsized returns even at the end of this month going into next month. Now, there's another article I was reading, nuclear versus solar. This is some big news here, I think. It says, back in October, Texas GOP rep Dan Crenshaw basically said that solar and wind don't work, calling them silly solutions. Instead, nuclear energy would be a far better energy resource than solar and wind if Democrats cared about zero emissions. Crenshaw will likely be challenged on this quite seriously. So if you scroll down, Biden has outlined a $1.7 trillion climate plan that targets 100% clean energy economy and net zero status for the country no later than 2050. Now, I'm going to keep scrolling down here. They're talking about the Green Nuclear Deal. So you go down to Green Nuclear Deal. This person, the founder of Campaign for Green Nuclear Deal, has opened that not only should Biden aim to revive the United States' ailing nuclear sector, but should also pursue legislation that will raise its contribution to the electricity generation mix from the current 19% to 50% by 2050. So, that's huge. We're gonna go from 19% to 50% if one of these, if this Green Nuclear Deal comes through and the United States decides to go to this, do you think the demand for uranium is going to go higher? It's going to go through the roof. It's going to go through the roof. It's already going through the roof if you look at the market balance on uranium. If they pass this and they try to go from 19% to 50% by 2050, that is a total game changer in the nuclear department. I should say, it's going to go from a vast deficit to a massive deficit. So, they're starting to figure this out. And what they're figuring out is the energy return on energy invested on nuclear is vastly superior. It's the highest quality source of energy. And all of these government officials are going to figure it out very quickly. Position yourself, get yourself some uranium producers. Look at Deep Yellow. Look at Global Atomic. Look at Bannerman. Look at some of these small exploration plays like ISO Energy, baseload energy. Look at them. Get your money in them. Because if this is coming, and it will, and I think there's no other option, to be honest, on a worldwide basis, because you can't go from a 10 or a 11 or a 12 energy return on energy invested of solar when you've got a 75 or 100 sitting over here of nuclear, which takes a lot less minerals to take out of the ground and can produce far more energy, and it's stable. The premium on uranium is coming. We got a position now when it's extremely cheap, when it's dirt cheap, when the ratio of uranium to gold has never been this cheap. If you position today and you just sit there for 10, 20 years, we're going to be sitting on what could be the ultimate bet, like I've said in previous videos. This channel will help you position for the renewable world by not speculating on certain companies, but by investing in the materials that are used in all of the renewable mix. That, I think, is the easiest bet to make money, while it's also the cheapest in terms of valuations and ratios of anything that I can find in the world. If you like this content, please subscribe, and my channel is Finding Value. Thank you.